Hello, everyone. I'm Dustin Childs, Head of Threat Awareness for Trend AI Zero Day Initiative. With me is Brian Gorenc, VP of Threat Research for Trend AI ZDI. Brian, how are we doing?
We're doing great. I mean, it's been a busy couple of days here at Automotive World. We've seen a lot of really interesting exploits. The team has worked very hard to pull this off, and we couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, that's right. We are here at day 3 of Pwn2Own Automotive 2026. And boy, have we seen some crazy research.
Yep.
Let's recap some of the highlights. Let's start with day 1. Day 1, we had a new category this year, and that was a level 3 charger, and we worked with Pwn2Own to bring that in and got hit right away. All right, we're calling A stage a win. So.
Yeah, it was really great. Prior to the competition, Pwn2Own worked with us to, send out units to researchers so they could look at them. They didn't have a lot of time, so we were kind of a little bit concerned that nobody would show up, but we actually got 4, and that first entry at the competition was a field mode entry.
Right.
Which was where basically the unit is closed as if it would be out in the field, and there was a team that actually came in and attacked the charger through the gun.
Yeah, Fuzzware did some amazing research on that, and that's going to be a big bug when it comes out,
yeah,
so
cool.
I can't wait to see that. But we also had IVIs, Kenwood and Alpine. Let's talk about those two.
Yeah, those categories got blown out. I think a lot of people who are starting to get into the competition. We had a lot of new people from Korea come in, all targeted the IVI in the competition. A lot of bugs and learning from previous years that they've applied to this year's category, and it's really good to see research in that area and new teams coming out to Pwn2Own.
Yeah, it was so many entries that we actually had to take those into a back room and kind of do them off the stages, because there were just so many. It was just like the barber. Next, next,
exactly.
Next. And then, of course, the level 2 EV chargers, we saw those get hit as well.
Yeah, I think the one really interesting one from day 2, I think, where Dustin came out and used the NFC card to compromise the Autel device. Yes,
Autel Maxi charger.
And it, basically tapped the device, and then we're able to compromise it and actually change the PWM signal coming out of the gun itself. So really cool hack.
Crazy. I mean, I didn't even think it was possible to just tap and own. But holy cow, yeah, that's exactly what they did. Yeah. They just walked up, and it was instantaneous too. Just tap and boom, it was over just like that.
Game over.
Wow, yeah, that was pretty good. We saw some great research then, and then day 3 had a lot of drama in the morning.
Yeah,
a lot of failures, but a lot of failed attempts, but then successes on the 3rd one. And we had another really cool style points going on here for Pwn2Own.
Yeah, in the last entry of the Pwn2Own category, we had a team come out and exploit the Pwn2Own and actually get to install Doom on it, which was really, really great to see. It's always funny when the researchers are, showing a little pizzazz, a little show, and having a way to play Doom on the Pwn2Own that actually works. You can touch the screen and go fight some.
Yeah, I lost a lot of time doing that. But overall, I mean, it was just a crazy contest. Just so much good research. In fact, it was 76 O-days. Woo, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Not to mention the collisions and all the duplicates. 76 O-days, totaling, get this, $1,047,000.
Wow,
that's some tuna right there.
Yeah,
that's a lot of. That almost might cover our food budget for this week.
Exactly.
And Brian, of course, we can't have Pwn2Own without Master of Pwn. And this year, the team with over $215,000, Fuzzware.
Fuzzware.io came out. They were dominant this year at the competition. They brought some, really great stuff to the competition. A very number of targets. They even had ones that were patched out before the competition. So they were fighting to get that Master of Pwn title.
Yeah, they really wanted it, and they said they had a Tesla wall connector bug that patched out like a day before the contest. Yeah. So they could have had even more money, even more stuff. But they did
classic Pwn2Own story.
Classic Pwn2Own story. But they did some amazing work on the Pwn2Own, on the other EV chargers and IVIs. Some fantastic research coming out of Germany, and really great guys. We hope to see them again in Berlin.
Absolutely.
But it's been great to see all of the different teams from all over the world, whether it be from South Korea or here in Japan or Finland, or there was one team that was Korean and Greek, which is kimchi and yogurt.
Good combo.
Yeah, good combo. Folks from the US, France, Germany, global community just come together So it's been really, really wonderful to see.
Yeah, we're excited to run this competition. You know, as Dustin was saying, 76 0 days in the competition. You know, up 50% more than last year. So you know, are we going to run the competition again? We'll see, because we may run out of time at this conference to actually get through all the entries. So.
Yeah, it was really difficult, but we want to thank everyone who helped to make this possible. Starting, of course, with our partners, Tesla. They've been with us for years and are still wonderful. They had an infotainment system hack this year. And then, of course, Alpatronic with their help and the level 3 chargers. Couldn't do that without them, because we learned a lot when it comes to charging.
Yep.
And then the OCA, talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, we partner with OCA, the people who defined the spec for OCPP. When we were entering them into the competition, they came out, got to talk to a lot of the researchers, looking to change the way that we approach OCPP spec, and you know, hopefully we'll get some entries in their target next year.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, and this is the standard that we want everyone to live up to, and hopefully we can define that and make vehicles more secure.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to it.
So that wraps up Pwn2Own Automotive 2026, but that doesn't wrap up Pwn2Own, because we are headed to Berlin. That's right, Pwn2Own Berlin is returning, and we will be there in May, and hopefully we'll have the target list out soon. I know we're going to have some new stuff and some really interesting stuff.
We're definitely working on it.
That's right, we had the big SharePoint bug displayed there last year, as well as a bunch of AI bugs. So I'm excited to get back to Berlin and see that research.
Yeah, me too. I look forward to going back to Offensive Con.
So until then, I want to say thank you for everyone who's tuned in. Thanks to all the participants and all the vendors. And hey, until then, we'll see you in Berlin.